And
Thank you,
then,
Diana. Thank
yeah,
you, Diana. Faiz, if you want to present the slides,
Yeah, sure.
presentation mode. Thank you. So, hello everyone. My name is Pankaj Banka. I'm one of the chapter leaders for the Northern California UiPath chapter and a four-time UiPath MVP. Along with me, I have Faiz, who is our one of our technical leads and a fellow UiPath MVP as well. So, this is the first session of, I think, a four-part series that we are going to do, which is the UI build automation faster with UiPath Studio Web. So, as Diana said, this information will be available to you after the session is done, and Diana will put all the details on the chat as we go on. Where's the next slide? So the team here, Diana is the community marketing manager for the Americas. She's the one who encourages us to get these sessions going for our UiPath community so that we can share our knowledge and what we have done in this space. As I said, my name is Pankaj Banka, and then Amit could not be here due to some commitment, but my Faiz is here and he will be doing most of the talking in terms of the presentation and going through the content. Please feel free to ask your questions, unmute yourself and ask questions, or you can always put those questions in the chat and we can take them after the presentation is done. Guys, next slide. Just high level agenda. Obviously, as we said, it'll be focused around the UiPath agentic solution, building agent solution using Studio Web, and then how to design and implement real-time web applications using UiPath apps. And then interesting part is how do you integrate conversational AI with UiPath apps, right? For better user and better and intelligent user experiences. And then we'll have some live demos. Faiz is going to show you some live demos, and then obviously, as I said, you can ask your questions at the end of the session. Faiz, next slide. Okay, Faiz, over to you. So I don't want to steal your thunder. Please take it over and yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining these sessions. Let me know if I'm audible. My voice is clear to all of you.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much. So today you already have seen the topic and that the title of this sessions we are going to cover the UiPath Studio, and this is not the UiPath Studio Web only. We are moving towards the unified developer experience, and everything's are available within the UiPath Studio Web. You already have seen, or you might be aware about the UiPath Agent, Agentic Orchestrations, UiPath Apps, API Workflow, Case Management, RPA workflow, and many more things are coming in the picture. And you can build your RPA solution within the UiPath Studio. You can build your low code no code agent within the UiPath Studio itself. The agentic orchestration, that is also called the Mastro, you can build it. API workflow, these are the newly offering of the UiPath. You can build the solution faster. And we have another options called case management, so you can build these kind of solution within the UiPath Studio Web. So you can see the paradigms we are shifting from desktop applications to the cloud application, that is the UiPath Studio Client and UiPath Studio Web. So currently and traditionally we are using and relying on the UiPath clients. There we are required so many infrastructure requirement. I mean, you need to install the UiPath Studio client, and you have to fulfill all the requirement. First, you need to download it, and you are required the admin privilege. Then you have to install it. You have to wait some time, and it will bring all these capabilities together within the local environment. And I'm sure, like, you are also required the machines in order to install these applications, like a desktop or maybe server, wherever you want to install your and start your development. So like UiPath Studio is not the new terms, but they are keep adding new offerings within the UiPath Studio Web. And this will support the cross-platform executions, and this will support the serverless execution. So we renamed it is not desktop. This is renamed it Cloud First Unified Developer Experience, as we are moving toward the desktop applications to the cloud first future applications, right? So, so we can you can see the rapid development with autopilot and AI. And if you are familiar with the UiPath ecosystem, so everywhere you heard about the autopilot capabilities. You can build your solution, you can ask your query, you can chat with your document, you can build your solution with the help of autopilot. Same way in the Studio Web. So you just pass the prompt. Rest of the things will be taken care by the autopilot itself. If you want to build the end-to-end solutions, you can just pass the entire the concise prompt or the detailed prompt for the autopilot, and it will create the end-to-end solutions. And if you feel like it is not the right solution or the right workflow created by the autopilot, you can continue your conversation with the autopilot in order to adjust the code or adjust the RPA flow. So here you can see prompt to automations, like everywhere we have the autopilot capabilities. You can build the flow. You can also create the VB expressions, and any with the help of natural languages. You can pass your natural language in an English language. It will bring it back all the solutions, right? And AI enhance UI automations, right? Autopilot recorder, when you are going to um, automate the web applications with the help of Studio Web. It will record automatically. If you want to edit the selector with the help of autopilot capabilities. So these are the offering, or these are the technology we are moving towards with the help of autopilots and AI within the UiPath ecosystems. And I'm sure you already have seen so many things are coming in the pipelines, like agentic automations. We already have the agents, low codes, no codes agent, the coded agent, MCP server, UiPath IXP, understanding, and UiPath Maestro in order to orchestrate each and everything together. So these are the offerings. Today we are just going to focus on the UiPath Studio Webs to build the solution. First, we will start with the RPA flow. Then we will start with the agent builder. So I will showcase you like how you can build your conversational agent, not the autonomous agent. And we will also try to cover the UiPath apps, like you can utilize the UiPath custom HTML control in order to build the intuitive apps. And you can how you can integrate your conversational agent with the help of UiPath apps and Studio Web. And we will also try to cover the ScreenPlay activity, which is like the Anthropic machine controls. Like with the help of this screenplay activity, you can control your systems. Like you can pass your prompt, you can pass your keywords. It will automatically go and navigate through the pages you are providing. Like so, UiPath also following the and integrating different technologies, and we have many more in the coming. Coming months and coming years, right? So you can see the cloud orchestrator means like you can deploy your solutions, you can schedule, and you can monitor, same way like you are currently doing with the help of UiPath Studio client. And within the UiPath Studio Web, we have an options that is called templates, that is the pre-built templates. Same way, if you are familiar with the Studio Web, there UiPath offering the pre-built template like the RE framework and a document understanding framework, test automation framework. So many templates are there. These are the marketplace solutions. You can just start utilizing it. These are kind of the bare bone or the skeleton. Just provide all these informations together, start utilizing it. No need to worry about this exceptions handling and all in the UiPath Studio Web. Same way, Studio Web also offering these pre-built template. Like if you want to integrate with your Outlook, if you want to chat, if you want to integrate with your teams, and you want to send email. So many templates are there. When we move into the live demo, so I will showcase like what are the offering and how you can utilize these capabilities. And beyond UI automations means these are the pre-built connectors, integrations within the integration services. You can manage the connectors, and these connectors are also available in the UiPath Studio Web, and you already have seen in the integrations. So these are the connectors, and this is three connectors which I'm just trying to showcase in this picture, but we have done software selectors, 100 and 200 integration services connectors. So feel free to utilize or feel free to use and integrate in your solutions as per your project requirements. And the solutions in the UiPath Studio will also support the event-driven triggers, like whenever the new emails arrive, whenever the new tickets arrives, whatever the events can be anything, right? Emails, or maybe your ticket, or any process or any API call. So it will automatically trigger this flow with the help of event-driven triggers, right? So, like I said, we will also cover the UiPath apps and building a real-time web application with the help of UiPath apps. And if you're not familiar with the UiPath apps offering the low-code, no-code apps building with the help of Autopilot, you can create the app, you can build from scratch, and you can also upload your wireframe, and UiPath Autopilot scan this wireframe and try to convert into the actual solution. So these are the UiPath apps offering. And like I said, Autopilot is everywhere. So you can utilize the Autopilot within the UiPath apps in order to build it. And I was talking about the custom HTML controls. This is a very powerful control within the UiPath apps that is supporting HTML, so CSS and JavaScript. There we have three blocks. If you are pro in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript and web application development, you feel free to write your own code. And there we have three blocks for HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code. And if you are not pro in this web applications programming or HTML and CSS, JavaScript, maybe you can utilize the any chatbot, any chat applications like Gemini and ChatGPT and Anthropic. So you can utilize these tools. So for vibe codings, and you can build your solution, just copy and paste your solution into the UiPath apps in order to create an intuitive design. You no need to spend some time. So you just pass your natural language prompt and it will be taken care by your chatbot. And you, with the help of UiPath App Studio, you can build your solution in the traditional method. Now, like I said, everything is within the UiPath Studio Web section. So you can build your app within the UiPath Studio Web as well. And you can generate your code or your UI code with the help of ChatGPT and Gemini. So, like, apps are not just UI; they are the bridge between the user and automations. Means like how intuitive apps you are building, it will interact with the backend system. So this will bring it will utilize all the backend capabilities. The no-voice user or the business user only rely on the UI, and rest of the things will be take care in the backend as well. Uh, we will also cover the conversational AI agent, right? So, like I said, UiPath offer three types of agent builder, right? So, in the agent builder or studio platform, you will see whenever you're going to create the agent, it will ask you to choose your agent type, right? It is autonomous agent, or your coded agent, or your conversational AI agent. So, today in this today's sessions, we will try to cover the conversational AI agent like a chatbot. You can build your own chatbot within the UiPath ecosystems, and you can integrate this chatbot with UiPath apps, or maybe you can embed your chatbot URL link with your HTML code or your web applications code. So we will try to showcase the how you can build your conversational AI agent, and you can publish it, and then you can start utilizing it within the UiPath apps, or maybe with external applications. So, but in today's session, we will try to cover the UiPath apps, like how you can embed your conversational AI agent and start conversation with your chatbot or conversational AI agent. So UiPath Conversational AI Agent transform from dialogues into the decision, and decision into the executions, right? While you are interacting with your chatbot, you have to pass some prompt, and how you have designed your conversational AI agent means like what are the backend logic, means what are the tool you have integrated, what are the MCP server you are integrated. So what are the backend logic is over there? So it will interact with your MCP server, and it will also check like how many tools are exposed within this MCP server. So it will bring all the informations in the conversational way, and it will display all the information within the chatbot only. So we'll showcase you once we move on. And one of the topic we will also try to cover if time permits. So there is the screenplay activity. You can control your system, you can control your browser with the help of this activity, and there you can see these are the UiPath supported model. And I was talking about the anthropic computer use. If you ever use this models, it will control your browser. And like if you want to shop something, you can just pass your prompt like I need to buy something from Amazon, and choose your anthropic model or any of this model. And this is screenplay activity utilize the LLM model in the backend, and it will try to navigate to the requested pages and try to extract the information and bring it back in a form of output variables, right? So we'll try to cover it like you can see meet AI at act on your intent autonomously, intelligently, and at a scale. So this will also try with the within the UiPath Studio client, and will showcase how you can add this activity and choose your model, and you can pass your prompt, and you can publish this the process like you can build one process or flow and add this screenplay activity, and you can create two variables like in or out argument. For in you, so you can pass this task let is prompt, and model you can choose the default one, and in response you can create a out argument. So you can control this screenplay activity with the help of conversational AI agent as well. So this part I will try to check if it is feasible today to cover it. So, but yeah, let you know like you can also utilize this screenplay solution within the conversational AI agent or with the autonomous agent. Whenever you call this process, it will automatically call this a screenplay activity, and whatever the task or prompt you have written, so it will automatically perform these actions. So agent things like we have the autonomous agent. So like I was talking about the conversational agent here, and screenplay activity act means whenever we call this process, it will act. Together they define the agentic error. Like we are in the agentic error, so everything is agentic, and everywhere we can see the agent and agentic and agentic automations, right? So yeah, so time is for the quick demo. Like we talked about the UiPath Studio Web and their offerings, agents, master, and many more things. And we also discuss about the conversational AI agent. We discuss about the screenplay activity, UiPath apps. So this now times comes to this play with these solutions, like how we can build these solutions, and you can also perform within your environment. So first thing first, like you have to navigate to cloud.uipath.com. For me, it is a staging for, but for you, you can type cloud.uipath.com. Once you are there, so you will be landed on this home page. As soon as you log in, you will come to this page, right? And you will see these options. So there you will also see in the favorite sections, we have this option called UiPath Studio. This is the Studio Web version. And you just need to click on it, or maybe if you don't find these options here, so just click on this product launcher. There you can see under this favorite section, all these available. If it is not this favorite, you can just go to this more sections, and here you will find all the available products or offering of the UiPath. This is Studio Web and all the available options, agent, apps, agent ops. So these are the options available. So I can click on this Studio Web, and this will come to this page. There you can see all the solution what you have built earlier. So this will be listed here, and if you want to build the new, I will showcase. Like before moving to this, let me cover the other part as well. So you can create your local workspace, means like this solution will also be connected and stored locally on your machine. Whenever you once you create this solution, it will ask you to store locally on your machine, on your laptop or desktop. So whatever the change you made here or there in your studio client, so these will be sync up together, and this you can open it from here, from there, so whatever you feel like it is comfortable with you. But yeah, This will only support the cross platforms. Cross platform means like it is only supported on the Linux and Mac. So means whatever the solution you are building, it will be supported and run into the serverless server serverless environment. So the environment can be Linux or Mac environment. So that is the reason it is building in a cross platform. And all the activities which only supported the cross platform will which not supported here in the Windows environment. So if you are familiar with the studio client, so whenever you're going to start your solutions, it will ask you to choose your the environment. It can be your Windows and the VB.NET, right? So once you create your new project, so it will ask you to choose your project. So there we have another option called cross platforms. So you need to build the solution for a Studio Web. Make sure should be the cross platform. So once you create the solutions under this local workspace, means it will always ask you to create the project and store it locally so that it will be not it will be easily available within your machine. So I will showcase you like whenever I jump in the sections here. So we were discussing about these templates. That these are the pre-built templates. You can search it, or maybe you can just scroll down and see whatever the pre-built solutions are here. So you can scroll down and you can filter the item from 12, 24, and 48. So currently we have around 48 pre-built solutions. So you can choose any, like starting from this upload email attachment from Gmails to Google Drive. This is the pre-built solution for this Studio Web. So maybe new project from template, or you can pin it. So it will be always be available. Let me click on this, and it will let you know like you have to connect with your Gmail and you have to connect with your Google Drive. Just click on this use template, and so it will give you an options like these are. So no need to drag and drop, just it is available on your fingertip. The only things you have to connect with your Google Drive or Google Gmail account, right? And rest will be taken care by the UiPath, right? So these are the pre-built template. Like I said, we have currently 48. So you can build your own and you can search it from here. Just type the Microsoft. So all the Microsoft related activities or solutions will here, if it is here like Azure, Microsoft Team. So yeah, just scroll down, you can find it. So yeah, you can search your solution here. Or maybe these are the limited one, that is 48 only. So you can scroll down and see your available solutions, or maybe you can type your solutions like sync Gmail or table data extraction or just extraction. So there we have two options for the table extraction. Table extraction from sales opportunity to Excel workbook. Table extraction for sales opportunity to Google Sheet, right? So these are the pre-built template, and let's comes to this cloud workspace. So under this create new option, so I was talking about the multiple option, multiple offering, right? So starting from agentic process, so this is the master role I was talking about, the agentic orchestrations. You can build these solutions. Just click on it. It will try to add your. It will try to navigate to the master solutions. And this is the agent. So I will showcase you how you can build. Then we have this RPA workflow. Whatever flow you are building under this studio client, same way you can build the solution into this RPA workflow. And then we have the offering, that is API workflow, which is faster, way faster. So you can build your API workflow. Then we have the UiPath apps. Then that another option is called case management, which is in preview. So you can build your case management app. So let's start from this RPA workflow because we are covering the Studio Web. So just click on this RPA workflow. And you can see the manual trigger by default. So you can change your trigger from here, change the trigger. It will ask you to choose the trigger. It can be your schedule, manual, control, or any of the integration services or the action you can choose. We discussed about the Outlook or maybe email trigger, Microsoft Team, new message trigger, Jira ticket. Whatever you best fit for your requirement, feel free to choose it from here. You can schedule it as well. You can schedule the trigger. You already aware about this scheduling or auto trigger, right? So instead of scheduling, let me change it to manual. So now we are in manual trigger. On the left panel, you will see all the solution will come under this solution folder. You can change anytime, just clicking on, right click on this and click on rename. You can put your solution or your folder name here, like project one. Just click on it. If you want to change the flow name, right click again and you can change your workflow name. Okay. You want to change the main. Same way, you will see that this is the main file, and if I comes to this studio client, you will see there we have the main .xml file. Same way, we have this main .xml file here as well. In order to add new activity, we can just come here. We can try to search like assign or so if you are familiar with assign activity within the UiPath Studio client, so just click on it and try to find this assign activity. You can see the same activity is also available on the Studio Web as well. You can assign the variable here, just type your variable name or you can create the variables. Just click on this. You can change the variable, create argument. Let me create a variable from here. So let's put it var1. The type of variable is text. You can choose any type of variable, true, false, number, decimal, date, and time. Default value, if you want to set something here, just click on it, go to the expressions, and you have seen like everywhere we have the autopilot. So you can see the autopilot is also here. You can type your prompt, uh, hello world. So you can see I just typed the hello world. Okay, so it will automatically surround this string with double quotes and just click on save. Yeah, we have the variable name that is var1. We have the variable type and the default value. Just click on create and yeah. So we have set the default value and we can set the value from here as well. Just bind it here and you can type your value here. Excuse me. And this is the simple example. You can type search for HTTP request. You will see the same activity is also available here or whatever the activity is available on your studio client. So you can just type, you can pass this request method and let me search for log message activity. So add, this is the log message. So let me remove this HTTP activity, no longer needed. I can pass my message. Either you can pass it here, you can go to the expressions panel, you can type your message here. Just click on save and choose the log level, that is info. So we have added the manual trigger, assign this variable value, or maybe we can print this variable. Just go to the expressions and print var1. We can search the variable from here. Let's choose the variable one. Okay. And we can test it from here as just click on test. This will print hello world. So this variable is currently holding the default value of hello world. Just click on save. So a small solution is ready to print, right? So let's discuss about the other component of this left panel. So this is the project explorer. This is the variable panel or the argument panel. We can create the new variable or output variable. This is the issue law. So health analyzer, we can see all the issues or failure here. This is the version like once I saved it, it will create the new version here. And this is closed deployment configurations, right? Okay. So this is the quick variable panel access. On the right side, you will see this is the property panel. Then we have the output panel. Then we have the open watch panel. So we can quickly execute these solutions. So just click on, you can choose an option, debug on cloud or on local machines. Let me do it on cloud because we are discussing about the Studio Web. So as soon as I hit, it will start executing. You will see have the stop button options. You can stop anytime. And we are trying to print the var1 value. Let's see how it will. Instead, you can see the print var is hello and execution is completed. We can debug step by step. Same way we have this option in Studio Client. We can publish the solutions into the UiPath orchestrator. This is the quick RPA flow. Let's discuss about the other things available on this Studio Web. So we have discussed about this RPA flow. Then we can create the agent. So let's click on this agent. And like I said, we have, it will give an options to choose the agent, what agent we want to build. Autonomous agent. If you want to utilize this autopilot capabilities, just you can start typing and click on generate agent. And you can choose the agent, autonomous agent, conversational AI agent, and coded agent. So let's choose the conversational AI agent. Type the prompt here, chatbot, generate agent. So it will, yeah, so, yeah. So it has created the simple agent and which is in the canvas format. If you are not familiar with the canvas format, just switch from canvas to form and you will see all the um, the the traditional UI here. Like the UiPath initially started with this UI. Now they have added the canvas options to in order to see and accept all your prompts, right? So you can also see the prompt here. You can switch from canvas to form. You will see the prompt, and this is a prompt for your chatbot. And you can add any tools. So once I click on tools, you will see all the available options. Analyze file. So means like we can add these tools in whenever we start conversation with this agent, we can pass the file. So it will automatically start analyzing the file and we can start chatting with this file. And these are deep rag agent, web reader, web search. These are the tools we can pass this to this agent. And we have this option RPA flow, API flow, agent, MCP server, IXP. These two are in preview mode. So this we can use as a tool within this conversational AI agent. And then we can add the context grounding or the rack system. We can add the escalations app or escalations here. So these are the available option with this conversational AI agent. So I have built one conversational AI agent that is called Microsoft Learn MCP agent. So let me open this agent. This is also the conversational agent. So let's move to the form mode. So I have written this prompt here. And if you are not familiar like how you can write your prompt for UiPath, just utilize the autopilot, right? Pass your two liners or three liners prompt here in your natural language, and It will automatically fix your prompt or create a new version of your prompt so that you can accept it or reject it, right? So you can utilize the autopilot to create the prompts. So here we have this prompt. You are an AI assistant specialized in Microsoft Learn documentations. Your primary role is to help user find information, answer questions, and provide code samples related to Microsoft technologies and products. You have access to the following tools through the MCP Learn MCP server. So we have added the MCP server here, that is Microsoft Learn. I will show you like how you can create the MCP server very quickly, not just in depth. So Microsoft offer this MCP Learn Microsoft Learn MCP server. Yeah, and with this MCP server, which is coming with three tools, that is we'll show you like how many tools are there. Three tools your Microsoft exposes with this MCP server. So I have built this conversational agent. I have added this Microsoft Learn MCP server. So this agent, we can publish this agent, then we can start utilizing this agent into the UiPath apps. So you can also build this agent with the help of prompt, just create the agent. So the next thing is provide this MCP server as a tool to this agent. How you can do it, let me very quickly share with you how you can create the MCP server so that you can also add your MCP server here. So under this shared, so I have this MCP server. Sorry, not a shared. This is under Microsoft. Yeah. So we have this MCP server, and I have added this one that is called remote MCP server. So I'm not just going to explain about this MCP server. This will take some time, require the dedicated sessions. But if you feel like you are uh, you want us to deliver the sessions on MCP server, dedicated sessions on these MCP server, how you can create it, how you can build your solutions. So definitely we will come in the next sessions or CDs with this MCP server. So I have built this remote MCP server for Microsoft Learn. So if I open the existing one here, this Microsoft Learn, just click on, or maybe let me show you like how many tools are there within this MCP server. I have clicked this server, and you will see these three tools comes with this MCP server, that is Microsoft Learn. The first one is Microsoft Code Sample Search, and this is a description. Search for code snippet and example in official Microsoft Learn documentations. These tools retrieve a relevant code sample from Microsoft pages, providing developers with practical implementation, example, and best practices. So these tools come with this capability, and we have this Microsoft Doc Fetch, and it will fetch and convert the Microsoft Learn documentation page into the Markdown format. Then we have Microsoft Docs Search. There's search official Microsoft Azure documentations to find the most relevant and trustworthy content for a user query. This tool return up to 10 high quality content chunks, each max 500 token, right? So these three tools comes with this Microsoft. Let me show you like how you can create this remote MCP server within the UiPath ecosystem. Just these asterisk one are the mandatory. So you have to provide the name, and name can be anything. Preview URL will be generated by the UiPath itself. Description, you can provide any. Then this is the mandatory one also, the remote URL. And it is not required any authentication or credential. Just pass the remote URL here. So once you create this MCP server, this will be available here within this your share folder. And while you are creating the conversational agent, you have options to add the MCP server. Just click on this add tool, click on MCP server, and if it will give you an options to choose the right MCP server from here, whatever you have built so far. So I have chosen the Microsoft Learn, and I also pass the prompt here. You have access to the following through the Microsoft Learn, Microsoft Doc Search. This is the tools. These three tools are there. When responding to queries, follow these steps, right? Use the Microsoft Doc Search tool to find the relevant documentation. If query required code sample, use Microsoft Code Search. For detailed information of a specific topic, use the Microsoft Doc Fetch. Synthesize the information for these resources and provide a comprehensive answer. Structure your response as follows: direct answers to the user. So these are prompts. You can write yourself. You can utilize the autopilot to write on behalf of you. So this prompts is required in order to build the strong conversational AI agents. And whenever you start conversations, it will respond back in context of your questions, right? So once you build this conversation agent, you have to publish it. So already I have done, and you have seen like it is there under this shared folder, and this conversational agent is also published, right? So you can find this conversational AI agent under this agent sections. Once you published, it is in design mode, so you can test it from here as well. Let me do it now. Just debug it, save and debug. And we can start conversation with agent. Just greet the agent. Hello. So soon as I start greeting the agent, so it will also greet myself. Hello, welcome. I'm here to help you. Finding documentations, providing code sample, explanation, concept, troubleshooting, locating tutorials. That is right. PowerShell script to add new machine. You can see it is start. I would be happy to help you add computer to Active Directory, join a machine to AD domain. So yeah, so let me pass this. So I have chosen first one. So you can see here, it starts utilizing two tools, that is Microsoft Learn Tools and Microsoft. Yeah, here you can see it start writing the PowerShell script for adding the user into the ADO. Join with new computer. So this is the PowerShell script. Instead of navigating to the UI, you can also utilize the PowerShell script to add your machines into the AD. You can see how fast and how quickly we can interact with the Microsoft ecosystem with the help of MCP server within the UiPath ecosystem, utilizing the UiPath Conversational AI Agent. How fast and how quickly we can build the autonomous agent or the conversational AI agent. So we have built this agent. This is available on the UiPath agent sections. Under this UiPath agent, we will find the deployed agent. Just click on this deployed agent and scroll down to see this Microsoft Learn Agent. So let me click on this, and we can also start chat from here as well. This is in design mode. We are just going to test the agent, and we can stop it here. So once you are done, once you are tested and evaluated your agent, you need to publish your agent into a specific folder. Once you are done these activities, it will comes under this agent page. Microsoft Learn MCP agent. You can start conversation with this agent. Just click on it, because why I'm just clicking on this chat, because I need this agent ID. This is specific for this conversational AI agent. When I embed this agent to UiPath apps, we are required this ID in order to embed this agent. So same way we can start conversation from here as well. So we already have communicated. So I only require this agent ID in order to build the UiPath apps. So we have created the Studio Web RPA flow. We have created the conversational AI agent. We have seen the Microsoft Learn MCP server. We already have deployed this agent, start conversations. Now, the final steps is to create the UiPath apps, and we can integrate this agent, this Microsoft Learn agent to my UiPath apps, so that it looks like the chatbot and feel like we are interacting with the chatbot within the web applications. So I will come back again here and you have an options called UiPath Apps. If you're new to UiPath Apps, you just come here, click on these apps, and it will ask you to select your RPA app or JavaScript apps. Let me select the RPA apps. So there we will see the apps, and under this app we have this component called main page. We can add many other things here. Yeah, so we have this toolbox and we can just drag and drop these tools to add into this main page, checkboxes, whatever you feel like, custom HTML control. So this is the control I was talking about. You need to add this control in order to pass the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code. Just select this, go to the properties. You will see this open code editor, and it will give you an options to put your HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code. So for you, I already have written the code and created the apps, and you can also utilize the ChatGPT or Gemini in order to write the HTML, CSS, and code for you. So I will go back to the Studio Web again and showcase what already have built so far. This is called Microsoft Learn apps. So there we have the Microsoft Learn MCP agent, that is the conversational AI agent, which is deployed. And we have another things called Microsoft Learn app. So let me open this app. So this is the app. This is the main page, and this will this is the custom HTML control, right? So once you select this and open this code editor, you will see the entire code here under this HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And as I mentioned, you can utilize the ChatGPT, Gemini in order to write this code for you. So you can scroll down, and there we have one sections called iframe. So in order to add this, the agent you already have built, that is called conversational AI agent. So this URL you have to pass it under this source section of this iframe. So this URL, not to worry about this URL, UiPath have written this in doc sections. Just go to the google.com UiPath apps. You can see this is the code. Just go to the google.com, type your UiPath conversational AI agent embedding, and you will navigate to this page, right? Studio Web, and you just copy it, go to the notepad, and uh, make the necessary changes like your cloud environment, then your agent ID. You have to pass it here, your agent ID. So when I go back to the apps again, you will see URL is here, but the only things I have changed it the my staging environment, then my agent ID, that is 1666577, and when I go back to uh, this agent, yeah, 1665777. So this the only things you have to change is uh, your orchestrator tenant. Till here, your cloud.uipath.com, then your organization, then your tenant name. Then rest will be same except this agent ID. You have to change your agent ID. These are also customizable. You can change it anytime. So you can write this HTML code, and you can also write CSS code and JavaScript code with the help of Autopilot. Once you are done, you can see how the page will look like, right? So I can start debugging this on cloud. So you cannot worry about this HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code. You can utilize the ChatGPT and Gemini anytime. So you can build this intuitive UiPath apps with the help of custom HTML control. So you can change the theme from here, dark to light, and there you will notice a small chatbot icon. As soon as I hit this icon, we start connecting this chatbot with my conversational AI agent. So this is just a UI, but it will connect with my agent, that is conversational AI agent. Right. So let me check my agent ID 1665777. Close this and go back to the HTML control. Okay, this is good. This is good. You can change the theme anytime. You can start conversation. You can see the same response. Same prompt, same response again. I can choose the first one. And we'll start writing the PowerShell code utilizing these two tools, code sample search and code sample search. Okay, here we have the PowerShell code. Yeah, so you can integrate any agent. This is just for your example, utilizing the MCP server. So that you can also aware we can call any MCP server, and whatever the tool within this MCP server we can agent can take care of. Depends upon the what are the query we are interacting with the agents. So yeah, this is it on the UiPath app. The last one is UiPath ScreenPlay activity, which is asking to provide the prompt here or your task. You can add it here. I'm just providing the model. I'm just choosing the model that is Anthropic Computer Use, and let me pass this as an expression. Okay, let's see how it will work. And we indicate on this screen. Yeah, it is asking us to install the UiPath extension. So once I install the extension, it will automatically close my browser. So I don't want to close my browser. Confirm. Let's see whether it works or not. You can see how fast it is trying to open this website. So I can stop it here. You can see this is just a example like how you can utilize this screenplay activity. You can indicate on your browser just indications, and you can add this screenplay activity. Prompt should be precise and in details like what you want to perform with this help of screenplay activity. And model, you can choose any whatever the available models are here. OpenAI operator, Anthropic. Computer use, I feel like it is the best one to play with screenplay activity, right? And you can start building the solution with the help of it. So this is it for today's sessions, and you feel free to scan this QR code to be part of this community that is Northern California, San Francisco. You can scan this QR code.
Thank you, Faz. Great session today. We do have some questions and one suggestion. So the suggestion would be for any additional sessions that you're doing, if you have any related prerequisites, they'd like you to add those to the description. What was that?
Sure, sure.
And
We
then,
will take as a note. Yeah.
yeah. And then the first question is, what is the difference between Agent Builder and Maestro in UiPath?
Yeah, so agent builder, you can build your agent. Maestro is a UiPath agentic orchestrations. So you can orchestrate and you can manage the entire automations lifecycle within the Maestro. I mean, you can add your agent, you add your workflow, API workflow, your IXPs together within this BPN flows or agentic Maestro. And you can trigger your Maestro through your emails or through your API trigger. It will automatically start executing with whatever the tools or whatever the process we have added within the Mastro. I mean, you can orchestrate each and every process within the Mastro ecosystem. So agent is you can build your low-code, no-code agent. Mastro is the agentic orchestrations.
Great, thank you. They have an Excel file in their local system. How can they use the Studio Web for Excel application scope activity?
Yeah, you can put your Excel file into the storage bucket and start utilizing it in the Studio Web. Or maybe you can build your local template like you have seen here under this. Sorry, let me go back to the Studio Web. But yeah, any file you want to access within the Studio Web, you need to put somewhere in the storage bucket. or any storage location which UiPath is supporting. So here you can see the local workspace. You can come here, you can create your studio solutions. So it will ask you to store locally first, and then you can start utilizing it, right? It will ask you to put. So you can choose your solutions, Studio Web 2, select folder. You can see you have built the solution, which is also available locally. You feel free to open anytime. Go and open your solution from here, and the solution is available both. The only missing activities is the UiPath integration services. You can come here, still loading. You can go to the manage packages and install these dependencies. So while it is installing, you can see this is your, if you want to save it locally or if you want to save on cloud. Once you save on cloud, whatever the changes you are going to make in the UiPath Studio Web, it will reflect in your Studio Web as well. And like I said, once you refresh it, it will automatically add your dependencies, and it is a cross-platform, like I said. And if you want to maintain some files, you need to put into the somewhere in the SharePoint and your storage bucket.
Great. Another question is, what are escalations and evaluators in Agent Builder?
Yeah, so in Agent Builder, you have an options to evaluate your agent, passing your data. You can evaluate on your data. So yeah, definitely we have an option in the Agent Builder to evaluate your agent, and you have options to escalate as well. So escalate, you can add the escalations apps. So whenever any escalations arrive, you can navigate to the escalations app.
Okay. Next question is, what is MCP and high level?
Yeah, it is a model context protocol. It was introduced by Anthropic. So earlier you are familiar with the APIs, and with the API you can call any services, any web services. Same way for agentic automations or agentic or agents. So they have introduced the MCP. So you can expose your services as a tool within the MCP server. So MCP server hosted, you can host on your own environment and you can expose your services. Like UiPath have the agents, Mastro, UiPath apps, processes. If you want to expose outside the UiPath ecosystem, so that SAP or Salesforce or ServiceNow can access the or trigger your process or interact with your agent. So you can expose your services as a tool with the help of MCP server, that is called Model Context Protocol.
Okay, great. This one is, if you can do API calling RPA workflow, the call in Agent Builder, also, right, then what is Maestro?
Sorry, come again.
So if you can do API calling RPA, then API would be calling up RPA workflow in Agent Builder. Then what is Maestro?
So Mastro give you an options to orchestrate each and everything in a standard manner. So let me showcase you the Mastro so that it will be easily you can relate it, right? So uh, let me go back to the web solutions.
These examples are helpful. Thanks, Foz.
Yeah, sorry. Thank you. So here we have a option called agentic processes. It is called Mastro. Problem. So we can open it from here. So there we have some issues with my staging environment. So master processes, I'm unable to load my master process to showcase how you can build your agentic orchestration. So combine all these UiPath tools together, like agents or flows or your XP or your processes together to perform end-to-end solutions, right? So this is something went wrong with my staging environment. So I'm sorry I cannot present something on the master side today.
Maybe we could do this on Thursday.
Yeah. So I can take it as a note, or maybe Dana, you can share all these notes to cover in Thursday sessions. So I
Uh-huh.
will try to
Yep.
try to start from master first, then I will try to cover the rest of it.
Okay. Next question is, in Studio Web, will we not be able to call the local file in our system?
Um, can you repeat your question? Means like from Studio Web, we need to call the local file.
Would they not be able, can they call the local file in their system in Studio Web? Are they able to call the local
Uh,
file?
with the help of Studio Web, they just want to call the local file.
Uh-huh.
I haven't tested, but I can check like because I'm not sure like we can call the local file because it only supported the browser automations. So whatever we want to automate through the browser, we can do it. And you have seen like solution which I built in the Studio Web, which is sync up with my Studio client as well. So whatever changes I made it here in the Studio Web, it will reflect in Studio client and vice versa. Like whatever the changes, I'm just going to do it here in Studio client. It will reflect in my Studio Web. So the file which I stored it here, it will automatically sync with my Studio Web. So when I come to this Studio Web, I'm sure it should be reflected here. So this is the way I'm aware about, but I need to check this.
Okay. Um, UiPath Apps is being used within escalation. Can the app run under your own Azure server, or do we need to select a serverless server?
Yeah, so you can run on UiPath ecosystem only, that is serverless or yeah, so apps will run under this UiPath ecosystem only. Or you can publish it and you can access the app outside the UiPath ecosystem as well. So you need to publish it for everyone so that they can access it outside the UiPath.
Awesome. Okay, so that's all the questions we had for today on the chat. Does anybody have any additional? Okay, I think that's it. Well, thank you everybody for joining today, and we look forward to seeing you on Thursday. Thank you, Faz. Great session today.
Yeah, thank you so much, Diana. Thank you so much,
Mhm.
everyone, for joining the sessions.
Thank you.